Oh, howdy all, grab yourself a drink. It is time for some Path of Exile 2 discussion. That is right, we are now officially in teaser season for patch 0.3.0, which is coming pretty soon. This is actually a quite late start to teaser season. Normally, we would have had 4 or 5 little things by the time I'm recording this video, but I'm calling this day 1 of teaser season. They're also doing a couple of other things differently in this teaser season as well. Firstly though, I want to start with something that's easy to miss because most of us in the Path of Exile English language community, which I assume is most of you that are watching this video, most of us don't speak Chinese. There is going to be a Jonathan Rogers interview that's taking place, and this was the first sign that we had that something would be a little bit different about this particular season. That is because the timing of this announcement is before the time that the 0.3.0 live stream was expected. And that's because GGG Games have decided they're bringing forward the live stream, and that's the big news we got today. The GGG Live Event will be on the 20th of August for those of you that are in the United States and similar time zones, or for me over in Australia, it'll be the 21st, bright and early in the morning. Now, if you're in Europe, it'll be close to midnight on the 20th. That is going to be where we're finding out a lot more about Path of Exile 2's The Third Edict, the next chapter, 0.3.0. The information that we got today, there is a 30-second teaser trailer. We can have a look at that in a sec, but the other information that we've got is that the live stream is coming. This live stream is going to be run in the same way that GGG Games typically run their live stream, but just with one major change, and that is that it is taking place a day earlier in the week. So if, like me, you normally get up on a Friday morning for the live stream, well, guess what? You're getting up on a Thursday now. If it's normally Thursday after work, well, this week it's going to be Wednesday after work. It is 9 days before leagues start. After the live stream, there'll be an interview where Ziggy D, content creator, who's become a bit of a multi-game content creator now. He started out with more of a Path of Exile focus, but is more of a broad content creator now. He is going to be doing an interview with Jonathan and Mark in a Q&A system, and also we'll have all of the usual major announcements. What about little announcements? What about little teasers though? Well, that is what this little video about the Third Edict, the next chapter, is all about. Let's have a look at the critical things that you'll find in this one.
This weapon is our only chance to save humanity.
Alright, this weapon is our only chance to save humanity. Those of us that have played through Act 3 and actually paid attention to the lore there, we get a sense that this is really strongly hinting that this is a continuation of the storyline from Act 3. This is pretty much universally the way that people are interpreting this teaser, and it fits with a lot of other things that GGG Games have said in the past, that Act 4 is coming sooner than you think.
We must invoke the Third Edict.
Right, so that is the teaser trailer that GGG Games put out, and essentially what you can see there is that it is just basically talking about how the Third Edict is going to be an objective that's important to the lore in this storyline, but in the context that we've got, this pretty much guarantees that Act 4 is coming. However, at the same time, I don't think there's any evidence strongly indicating that Act 5 or 6 are in this release. I think we're probably going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then after Act 4, there's a couple of things GGG Games could do. They're definitely going to want us to repeat Act 4 if we're required to repeat any act at all. Partly it'll be the thing that's most fresh, so people will be most willing to repeat it, but also it's going to be the thing that's going to have the most bugs that need to be worked out, and also just the most little balance issues in there. There'll be monsters that are too weak, there'll be monsters that are too strong, all those sorts of fun things that GGG Games are going to want to iron out before the game goes into its full release, which will be at some point in the future, but we don't know when yet. Realistically, I think it'll be 2026, but we'll find out later. Now, things you might notice here, other than Act 4 hints, there is really nothing indicating a new class here. There's also nothing saying there isn't a new class, but there's nothing that's screaming out, hey, this is the Druid expansion, or hey, this is the Duelist expansion. There's nothing along those lines. Realistically though, there are two things that would make sense there. The first one is that this is not the Druid expansion, this is not the Duelist expansion, or the other possibility is that GGG Games have decided, nah, we're only going to tease one thing today, and then let people come back for the other one. Anyways, this is the official opening of teaser season for patch 0.3.0. I'm going to leave it there. May your Varlords have interesting results, and I will see you around.